Hi everyone, welcome. So I did a snow tutorial out of this book on this snow and told anybody if they wanted to see the glitter version of snow to let me know, and I had a ton of you that were interested in how I did my glitter snow. So if you are new, this is what we are trying to accomplish. I think it turns out really well. Now, disclaimer, it is glitter. I don't have any ceiling recommendations or anything like that. Just like Christmas bulbs or crafts, the glitter does come off little by little. For me, it's not a huge deal. I'm not going to an art show or anything like that. If I do want to show the page and it looks weird, I'll just add another layer before I show it. Mostly it's about the fun of glitter. However, this one I did last year, and as you can see, there's a little running at the bottom, but for the most part, this looks pretty good. The glitter stayed fairly well. So, anyways, on to the topic. I started this page. I didn't get it finished, but I'm going to do this big thing up here in snow. These icicles I was playing with a different medium, so they're a little funny colored, but they're super shiny. It is the Crayola Signature Iridescent Color Changers. Not real impressed. This one is a weird orange color. Thought it would be more clear for iridescent. As you can see, I tested it here. It is shiny, which is nice. But for my ice crystals, now my ice crystals are a little more orange, but that's okay. On the topic of glue, I use Elmer's Clear. You can use white glue if you want. It is not my favorite. For snow, it doesn't really matter. I just prefer the clear. Glitter, I like this one. This is Walmart brand extra fine glitter. As you can see, I'm probably gonna have to invest in some more before Christmas season hits, but this is also Hobby Lobby, but it didn't come with any kind of name, but you can see this one has a little bit of pink in it, maybe if my camera will focus, which is pretty. So there's always that. You can always add a little blue glitter to yours if you like. And then I have these. So these are more of a chunky glitter. Try to get my camera to focus on me here. These are more of a chunky glitter, and they're not my favorite, but if I were doing like snowflakes or like a heavy snow, I would use one of those. Now I do have a page where I tried chunky glitter just for fun. This is Have a Handmade Holiday by Deb McDonald. Give me 1 second here. I meant to mark it before I started. And I did use the chunky glitter to try to give it a snow effect. I don't know if it really looks like snow, but it stays super well. Like, it doesn't come off easy like the glitter. So it does give a neat effect. So if you are into the chunky glitter, there's always that option. This is actually the, I'll show you. 1 second. Okay, so this is actually like chopped up cellophane that I found at Dollar Tree that I wanted to play with. So yeah, that's that one. Super cute. Eventually I will finish that page, but like I said, this is a huge book, so it's super fun to play in. I love testing my medias in there. Okay, so back to the project at hand. I am a messy person. For one, glitter is already messy. There's the saying, you know, if one person is working with glitter at the table, everybody's working with glitter. So it's already kind of messy, so I use my fingers. Now I know a lot of people frown on that and use Q-tips, which is totally fine. However you do it, I'm a messy person. I go the finger route. So also gonna have to up on glue this season. So I just put a tiny dot everywhere. Now you don't want to go too far ahead, because if your glue dries before you get your glitter on, you're not going to get a very nice effect. Your glitter isn't going to stick. Okay, and then with my finger, try I'm on camera here, I rub it in so I know that I have a nice layer. I can feel it under my finger. Everything, everywhere I want is coated. I'm getting up nice in between these tree branches. Again, a Q-tip would work, especially for smaller areas. Okay, now the thing I do a little different, and I don't know if this will be the same for everybody. As you play with it, you will figure it out. But I put on my glitter, and I'm going to go ahead and use this Hobby Lobby one. It has a little pink in it, and I'm working with blue. Oh, I forgot to mention, an important thing when you're doing snow is to color underneath it. Put your blue in with marker or pencil. Glitter is going to make it shiny, but it isn't going to give it that blue feel underneath. So color it in whatever you're going to color it first, like you're coloring it as snow, then add your glitter. Okay. And then I press down with my finger. So I'm pushing that glitter into the glue. I'm not going to brush it away right away. I know the urge is to dump it off and see where didn't get any glue, but I don't do that. I can see the spots I missed right here, right off. But other than that, I like to let it dry completely. And then I can touch up, but I usually don't need to. So this is just extra fine glitter. Now, if you're pressing your glitter down and you get glue on your finger, you're gonna wanna wipe that off, because if you have glue on your finger and you keep pressing, you're gonna pick the glitter up with your finger, and it's gonna pull it off your page instead of push it on there. So I'm gonna do my edges a little better real quick. Like I said, I don't wanna go too far ahead because I don't want it to dry out before I get there. This doesn't take a whole lot of glue, which is nice. I don't want to soak the page and get any weird glue like wrinkles or anything. Just a little light layer. If we get any on the green, we can always go back later and scrape it off. Things we used a light layer of glue, it's not stuck forever. Just pressing it on there. So it's very simple. Like I said, when I started doing glitter for snow, it was mostly just for fun for me. I'm gonna do that top section last. So I'm gonna do this tree over here. Sorry about the noise. It's the end of the year. I always re-up on supplies. My birthday is in January, so I usually get a Christmas gift card and a birthday gift card, and I use them to refill for the year. I have it almost down to a science. I go through like one set of Prisma, 2 bottles of glue, a couple things of glitter. Of course, if I find sale or clearance, I buy those, but with the price of everything this year, holy moly. I haven't even priced things. Last year I splurged and got the ink tints with my gift card, so I didn't get any more Poscas or anything like that, and now they've like jumped prices, and I'm thinking I probably should have done that. That's okay. So just adding a little more to this big area. I want to make sure I try to get up between my branches without getting too much on the green. And then I'm going to sprinkle it all on here so it can start drying, and then I'll come back and press it down. Now I don't know if the pressing down really does anything or if it's necessary, but I've seemed to have better luck with it sticking and not having to come back and do it so many times. And you'll see like a couple spots right off the bat, like right there. Could probably use another dot of glue. Don't ever squeeze your glue bottle when it has air in it next to your glitter, because it will shoot it everywhere like I just did. I wish I had a holder for my glue that held it upside down for me, so I didn't have to wait for it to run every time. Okay, it's just kind of filling that spot in. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Not every spot has to have glitter on it. I'm just trying to avoid any big bald patchy areas like those. when you're fixing your spots, you want to push your glitter away first, put your glue down, then brush your glitter back over, because if you try to put glue on top of glitter, you're gonna get a globby ball of glitter. Oh, I tried to lay that down. Okay, just kind of touching up those areas. Again, I like to let mine dry. I will show you at the end of the video. I do dump mine on my desk and scrape it and put it back in my jar because, like I said, glitter can be expensive if you don't find a good deal on it. Okay, now for the top. I'm going to do the same thing. Now, technically, I could take a blue glitter and put it all right here and then work my way up to white if I want that nice snow fade. But I think this is going to go plenty well. I'm going to avoid my lights, my very quickly colored lights here. Okay, and again, working with the finger. Don't want any big globs of glue, so trying to smear those out a little. Do want to try to cover this black line. Okay. This one would actually probably be a cute one to do that foil on, because then you could hide your black line under all that foil. But I'm gonna stick with the glitter. I'm putting it on kind of heavy, but like I said, I put it back in the jar anyway, so other than the mess of every project after this, we'll probably have a little bit of glitter on it. It doesn't really bother me. I'm thankful Christmas comes after Halloween for the simple fact that November through December my stuff is covered in glitter, and I feel like if Halloween came after, all my spooky people would be glittery. That's okay. Sometimes that's neat too. I'm gonna put this on my finger and just get that little spot right there. Alright. So I'm gonna let that dry for a minute and then I will be back to dump it off and show you the results. Alright, so we are still a little wet, but that is going to be the final result. You can see a couple spots I could have went a little higher up into the branches, but I still think it looks okay, so I'm going to leave it as is. Let me show you in the light the nice pretty glistening. I love it. That's what attracted me to this glitter, is how sparkly it was when the light hits it. It gives it that nice snowy feel that I love. So yeah, questions, comments, anything else you would like to see, please let me know. If you decide to try this and want to tag me on Instagram or share it with me in the Facebook group or on Facebook in general, please do. It's fun to see everybody's projects and how they interpret things and do them. And I hope to see you next video. Thanks for watching.